should be the state of Palestine, that they did not apply. They applied the existence and the creation of Israel. This place after the 1967 war and before 1967 war, where the West Bank and Gaza Strip, and this is what we agreed to have our state here in West Bank and Gaza. This is what Trump suggested. This is the way how the Israelis, they want to keep us in a small cantons, in a small closed area like ghettos, to keep their control, because they are refusing to give us our right to have our state on this place. So there is also many information about agriculture, about industries, about our past, our future also as a Palestinian. The Israeli government, the most extreme Israeli government, had declared very clearly nowadays what they were hiding all the time. They declare war against Palestinians. Against Palestinians, especially our nation in Gaza, where we have a very small area, the most density area in the world, with 2.6 or 5, that they were under siege for more than 16 years. And the maps here can explain, and you can see Gaza Strip, how much small area, and how they are making the siege all around from the areas on the ground close to Israel border, and also from the sea, and preventing Palestinians from movement or having connection with outside of the Gaza. So the people there were limited. Many basic needs. When we speak basic needs, it's electricity, it's food, it's water, it's also the right to move, to have connection with outside. So the people were in a very big prison, 2.5 million people in a very big prison along 16 years. No future, no good health care, no education. The percentage of the poor people there, you cannot imagine. The youth whom finish their studies and do not have work, also the numbers is too much big. So the situation in Gaza is not just difficult, but miserable. And this is as a result of the Israeli siege. Also, the situation in the West Bank is not easy. Also, Palestinians there suffering more, especially when they confiscating their lands, when they are demolishing their houses, when they took to prison youth, women, girls, youngs. The numbers is so high. Some of them, which include also children, women, that they are not sentenced, they are not taking them to the court without any legal instruction. They are taking them for what they called administrative detention, which is just through a secret report from the intelligence. They will take them to the jail for 6 months. And those 6 months extended every time. Some of the Palestinian prisoners spend on this ticket with this allegations 10 years in Israeli prisons. Those Palestinian hostages. Declaring a war against our Palestinian defenseless people is a criminal act. Israel, by this step, shows its real face. Israel, considered by all human rights organizations, including the Israeli ones, as an apartheid system. This apartheid is more brutal and more criminal than the apartheid that was in South Africa. This is the real situation that the Palestinians faced. So 7th of October is sort of react, is a result of continuous violence and crimes that the Israelis commit against our people under blind eyes from the international communities. The question is like this: is the Palestinian life not matter? Is the Palestinian blood not matter? Is the Palestinian blood less red than others? Is our children also less matter than others? Why those selective positions that giving the rights for some and preventing others from this? Why applying international law and international human rights law in some places and do not do the same regarding the Palestinians? Where is the international community when Israel increased the number of its settlers and settlements in our occupied territories along 30 years after the beginning of the peace process? Where is the international community taking active steps to apply international law, to hold Israel responsible, to ask Israel to apply international law? As a Palestinians, we already had accepted the compromise. We accepted to have our homeland on 22% from the whole historical homeland for us. We are the genius people there. The promise that Balfour gave for the Jewish as a result of the Second World War, as a result of all the crimes that held against the Jewish in Europe, the Holocaust and before also, was not right. We did not commit anything wrong against them. We are not the one who commit the Holocaust against the Jewish. The opposite. In all our history, not just as a Palestinians, but also as Arabs and Muslims, we never commit any crimes against Jewish. We live together in harmony. When they escaped from Europe, they came to our homelands and we respect them and we help them and we accommodate them. But at the end, whom commit those crimes push to this situation that as a Palestinians and Arabs should pay the price, and we are paying the price for those crimes that happen from the Western countries, especially Germany. If they want to compensate them, they should give them part of Germany or part of UK, not our homeland. Despite all that, we applied international community laws and rules, and we accept the existence of Israel. From the other side, the international community did not take any step to ask Israel to apply international law and to accept the Palestinian state